Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator, where last time we built this thing, our BMW M3 E36. Today we have one of the most legendary cars ever. I know I say it every time, but hopefully we won't spend the next hour of my life searching for this car. Yeah, we're gonna check the barn. Here we go, okay? Watch, we're gonna find it first try. Oh my god! Is that a Supra? It worked! Apparently the previous owner of this car had neons, so it's not looking good for the taste of this vehicle underneath all of this rust. Say hello to the Toyota Supra! It's got 500 horsepower out of a straight 6. That's not bad. It's about the correct price for a Toyota Supra. $279,000. I guess without further ado, let's spend a lot of money on our car. Let's go. Did you see the name of that? Look at that rear wing. That is straight APR. That huge fart cannon exhaust. Yo, it's actually worth $310,000. We've already made money. I think the first thing that's got to go, all of these body panels, they are rusted out to all hell. So I will be honest, I don't actually know what options we have in terms of customization for this thing, but as this one's called the Paul Walker version of this car, I think there might be quite a bit. Let's get rid of all of this rust on like the frame of the car. So let's use up our welder. $1,000. Thank you very much. And that is looking sweet. That orange actually fits really nicely. Let's clean up the interior for $100. Thank you very much. And already drastic. I've ruined the value. My one goal today is to not do too many engine modifications. In the past, when we've played this game, we've had a lot of problems with our cars sliding about regardless of what size tires we put in. So today is gonna be the day of as few engine modifications as possible. Well, the engine is already out. Time to pull all of this suspension off. And just like that, the rear suspension is gone. It's actually kind of interesting. This car has an entirely flat floor along the bottom of it. Yo, this is such an easy teardown. It's crazy. Who would have ever guessed that everything in a Supra, the most customized vehicle on the planet, would be so easy to customize and work on? That is what I'm talking about. The front suspension is already gone. So if we lower this thing down, we open up the specs now. Have I missed anything? I missed something. Front clamshell? Yo, that must be my neons. How do I get those off? Twitch chat, you absolute lifesavers. Thank you. And just like that, now we're on 1%. We've got everything removed. With that all out of the way, off to the repair bench, and let's get fixing. This should significantly speed up the repair time. Everything's been repaired. I think we lost a couple of parts in the process, but overall, this is looking good. Everybody in Twitch chat wants me to do the engine first. Okay, so let's... swap options is none. The only engine swap we've got is this. Our i6 DOHC. It's got carburetors. It is not a 2JZ, unfortunately. Originally, this engine only has 150 horsepower, 200-ish Newton meters of torque. I still have no idea if that's good or not. The weird thing with Car Mechanic Simulator is, although the engine says it'll only have 150 horsepower, when we toss it into the Supra, it'll magically get more horsepower. It's just sort of kind of the way this game works. It's a little bit strange. Twitch chat is yelling at me to put a performance part. You're getting a fuel filter, okay? 0.6% extra horsepower. There you go. It's all because it's red. Yo, do you want some bolts to hold that down? This is definitely a different type of engine. I'm not used to building something like this, but pretty cool, I must say. Ignition distributor. Again, I have no idea what that is. I feel like I've never seen something that's in a car that looks like that before. I'm gonna give you your wish again. You're getting one upgraded spark plug in there. I'm teaching myself engineering. This thing goes bang with fire, makes fire go down these little tubes, in my mind, and it takes it over to the spark plug. I hate you little clips, though. You little clips can piss right off. There's one on each side, because without those, I guarantee you the car would not turn on. All right, we are looking good though. With the oil pan installed, I think we're done. I'm not actually sure. We will take the engine, go install the engine, i6, 100% condition. Look at that bad boy in there. That is so cool looking. I never realized how slender an i6 engine is before. Anyway, since we're in the engine bay, I guess we should also do little things like brake servo, ABS pump, all of the usual stuff. And it's time to get some wheels and suspension onto the vehicle. I feel like I should have a bunch of these parts from my previous builds that I've been doing, but I'm not really sure. You can never really have too many. One corner almost already done, and I haven't had to purchase a single thing. Finally we need to go buy something. All right, let's go. Oh, I need exhaust manifolds too. Forgot about that. Well played, game. All right, we will come back to that. I come to swap the gearbox in, and it's from an i4 for some reason. Get the custom gearbox installed. That looks so good. I love like the color of it, like the finish of it. Looks so sick. I think that's the front suspension done, providing I haven't missed anything too major. Rear suspension done. We've even tossed in a drive shaft for us. Let's take a look at the condition of this car now. That was literally like 5 minutes, by the way. That was so sick. 89%. I completely forgot to put the rear spring in. My apologies. Would have been a bit of a bumpy ride there, lads. To be fair, there's actually a lot of work to do on this Supra. Like, it's all very straightforward stuff, but there's a lot to do. I think it's finally time. I think we need some wheels onto this car. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any wide body stuff on here. Like, if you look at the way these things are, I don't think it's going to be possible. They were 255, 30 R19. Okay, that's not bad. I can work with that. I think I might just chuck on some sport tires onto this thing, honestly. So let's get 4 of them. We'll make it all square, the same size on all the corners. As you guys already know, I like to push the limits of what's possible. 275 tire width profile. Let's go 30. Let's keep it where it was. Our first test fit of the new rims. These actually look pretty cool. They came out pretty well. Are they correct size? Oh, why am I so good at this? Actually fit pretty well, I must say. Like, those came out way better than I expected they would. All right, and with that, I think it's time to get some body panels on. But before we go and do that, it is dyno time. Even with no body panels, it just looks mean. All right, let's go. No way. No way. The car turns on. We did it well. What's the prediction? Factory engine, 490 horsepower. I wouldn't expect much more than that. 500 horsepower. Not bad. I'll take that as a success. As you might be able to tell, there's quite a bit of customization for this car. Assemble mode. Where do we want to start? Probably the basic stuff. Headlights. We've got literally so many different options just for these. These have halos in them. That's sick. I think, though, I want to keep it looking normal-ish. So let's just go with headlight B. Everybody loves a good blacked out headlight. This one as well, that is ripped straight out of Forza. And then we've also got this one, which has the little mesh grills in there. That's sick. That is what they were running in Fast and Furious. I think we got to do it. I'm sorry. We're also going to come in here, get the engine cover installed. Not exactly what I was expecting, but okay. So obviously we've got our stock Supra front bumper. We want to change it up. We want to keep it looking fresh. That actually looks pretty good on there. I like the fog lights. Fits pretty well. How's it fit with our hood? Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's go with that for now. Yo, look at this. Unfortunately, we've only got one front fender option. I really wasn't expecting to see that. Okay. Well, the old one's back on now. Great. And doors, we'll do the same thing there. And then we come to the rear bumper, where things suddenly get less subtle. I kind of don't want to go all in on copying Fast and Furious. I kind of want to toss on things that kind of look cool to me. And for me, I love dual exhausts. Let's go with that one. Dual exhausts on the Supra. It's not something you see every day, but that looks pretty good. I like it. Look at these options. Option F, that is straight out of Fast and Furious. That's the big APR boy. I think after all of that car status, 96%, the only thing I should be missing, my seats and a license plate. We are finished. All right, take this thing over to paint. Let's see what we've got. If you see a Supra in bright orange, can you really complain about it? Probably not. That thing looks so sweet. I love how it's a convertible as well. Like, that is too cool. Even the car knows it's lit. Like, goddamn. All right, let's go drive. The big question is gonna be, will it spin its wheels when I gun it? No form of throttle control, 100% gas. How is that possible? Yo, it's pretty cool though. I don't know how we're sliding with literally 0 horsepower in this thing. It's just like the tires on this car are no good whatsoever. Like, oh, what are we doing? This thing is unbelievably slow. There is no way this is a 10-second car. This is the slowest 500 horsepower in the world. I mean, if it didn't look good, this would be a complete what's the top speed? My personal prediction, 215 kilometers an hour. Yo, it's actually pretty quick to 100 kilometers an hour. Here we go. Maybe it's not actually that slow. What? Oh, no. Guys, I think there's a problem. Attempt, I don't even know how many this is now. We've got custom gears, the game's not broken, and away we go. Yeah, that's 19 seconds to a quarter mile. It's not exactly the fastest car in the world, but we're closing in on 300 kilometers. That we might be able to get it. We might be able to. 290. Come on. The wall's coming up. 295. Please. Please. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. 300 kilometers an hour. Amazing. And will it go? Okay, I think we found a problem with the Supra. The Toyota Supra may not be the fastest car out there, but we did realize it does have a pretty interesting party. What the? Okay, this has got to be like the slowest car we've built, but I don't know what's wrong with it that allows it to drive through walls. Like, that is so strange. We've never had a car like this before, so I truly don't know what's going on. That's the Supra in Car Mechanic Simulator. Pretty cool car, kind of broken.